This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hey, LS 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Whoa. This is a blast from the past, as we have got the return of Seth Rollins to Monday Night Raw tonight. We saw him in the main event last week, but we haven't heard from him since his match, or since his return at SummerSlam. But did somebody get a time machine back to 2015? What is going on here? Rollins making his way down to the ring. What on earth? Last week, he came up short against Austin Theory due to a no contest caused by Jon Moxley. Now, later tonight, we got the 8-for-1 match. Rollins not a part of it. Seth Rollins is here tonight. Seth Rollins making his way down to the ring tonight, multi-time world champion. And it's been so long since we've heard this theme. And the bleach is gone from his hair. He's got all black hair again. Again, it looks like Seth Rollins just jumped right out of 2015. Maybe even far earlier than that. Never, and I mean never, want to hear that God song again. I never want to hear it sung again. I never want to hear it again. No. It has come to a point where I can't even say it. So I'll say what I know. Ambrose burned down Seth freaking Rollins. I made the call and told Roman to bring him back. I told Roman apologize. I told Roman to get our family back together. And it has just led to pain and suffering for almost a year. And it's been at your hands, Ambrose. You've made me sick. And I will not be healthy again until I purge you from my life. Congratulations, you wanted to kill the Shield, you did it. You wanted to kill Seth freaking Rollins. Did it. But Dean, now you've done something very dangerous. Now you've reminded me who I am without the dye, without the rainbows, without the flamboyant suits and the flashy clothing, without that damn sing-along. You've reminded me, Dean, that I am the best wrestler on this fucking planet. And you are not making it through the 8-for-1 match tonight. And when I guarantee that doesn't happen, you are not making it out of Crown Jewel. Because in the same way that you killed the Shield and you killed Seth freaking Rollins, Colby Lopez is going to kill Jonathan Good. Well, Kiana, I gotta say, you've made a very compelling point. I wasn't very sure about taking this meeting today, but I will tell you that I think you made a very good pitch, and you can tell your new client that she is on for Crown Jewel in Perth. All right, folks. Well, I know I've already done the intro, but I was cut off by the sudden shift, so I'll say it again. Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, just under 2 weeks away here from Crown Jewel in Perth. We are kicking things off in ring-wise tonight with Otis in some singles action. Otis, whose whole mission this season, in his own words, has been to finally win his first real championship. He doesn't count the LS11 Hardcore title, and I don't blame him. A title held by the likes of Conan O'Brien and people like that in the past doesn't really count as a big accomplishment, if you ask me. Now, if you hold it for several months or something like that, I'll give you credit there. Guys who would win it and then go on these long tears with it and not be able to be beaten for it, even in actual hardcore matches, that's something different at least. But, you know, a guy like Otis who only had it for about a week at a time at most is a little bit different. As he has made his way to the ring, the leader of the Alpha Babes, as he is going head-to-head with the man that wants a shot at Obafemi and the Intercontinental title at Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, his home country, his home continent. It is the colossal Bronson Reed making his way down to the ring. A big matchup here tonight for him. So, without any further ado, let's kick off Raw with this monster fight, shall we? The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Whoa! When we talk about the strength of Bronson Reed, look at the strength of Obafemi, this big Minnesota boy. Shout out to K. As Obafemi might have to watch Otis a little closer after this tonight. As Otis just powered up and took down Bronson Reed out of the gate there. But now the Colossal one is coming back into it. Bronson Reed now taking Otis back up to his feet here. And Bronson Reed grabs him by the throat. Bronson Reed, what a spinning Uranagi into the cover for the 1, for the 2. No, only a 1 count. And grabs onto Otis, but Otis with a kick in the head now, taking him off his feet. Otis now, big jab there, firing away at Bronson Reed. Look at the strength of Otis, taking him down. Otis now getting him back up to his feet, and Otis for a big kick there. Bronson Reed, headbutt taking down Otis. Getting him back up to his feet now, Bronson Reed. Now he's got Otis up, turnabout's fair play as he takes down the big man. This goes down. Whoa, Tozawa. Akira Tozawa, Otis' little buddy, getting involved here. As now Otis grabs onto Bronson Reed. Otis swings him around, sends him up the ropes, goes for the clothesline. And Reed now swinging him around himself, throws him into the corner here, and Otis. The top rope now, Bronson Reed. You go with Otis, right hook connecting. Bronson, oh boy, this is over 600 pounds coming off the top. Superplex. And Bronson, that is a long distance call to make. Or Tsunami missed him. Tsunami missed him. Otis bringing it back with a knee strike. Otis with a big clothesline. Off the ropes now, Otis, back body drop. Bronson Reed in some trouble here. Otis pops him up. Spine buster. Otis now off the ropes. Goes for a big headbutt. Ends up kissing the canvas there. Bronson Reed's got all of him. Bronson Reed's got him. Back body drop to Otis. Oh, Otis going out of the ring now. Otis coming back in. Now Otis putting Bronson up on his shoulders. Bronson Reed back now against Otis here. And Bronson Reed, wait a minute. Bronson. Death drop to Otis. Otis down now, and Bronson. That big boy is going onto the top rope as Bronson Reed with Tsunami. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Bronson Reed and Otis went to a fight, but in the end, Bronson Reed walking out with the dub. Bronson scores the win tonight over Otis as he prepares himself for Obafemi next weekend. I think that just about sets it in stone that we're getting that matchup next week at Crown Jewel next Saturday, December 20th. Mark your calendars. It'll be my yearly tradition of having a premiere the morning before Christmas with my family on my mom's side. No joke. Folks, I want to thank you all for joining me for another great episode of Monday Night Raw here tonight as we really start getting things underway. I've got a big announcement heading into next week's Crown Jewel Perth event. And that, folks, what I want to announce is that at Crown Jewel Perth next Saturday on December 20th, we are going to have a fatal four-way matchup for the WWE World Tag Team Championships as the reigning champions, the Lucha Brothers, are going to defend against the Usos, who I consider having earned the shot following their matchup at SummerSlam with the Forsaken, as well as the winners of two qualifying matches we are going to be seeing here tonight on the show, with our next one coming up right now between the God Prophets and the Gorillas of Destiny. All right, folks, well, there is your big announcement from Big E as we move into some tag team action. Making their way to the ring, the Bullet Club Gorillas. They're supposed to have not the Hurt Business entrance. They've got, I don't know why, they've got the American Made entrance set, but whatever. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Buddy Murphy, and the Women's United States Champion, Rhea Ripley, making their way down to the ring. Rhea Ripley winning that title just last week at SummerSlam. We know she's set for her rematch, her first defense of it, next weekend at Crown Jewel against Becky Lynch for the gold. So Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, former NXT Tag Team Champions, make their way down to the ring. They are taking on tonight the God Prophets. Moose, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins making their way down to the ring. Big matchup for these three tonight. I've been told, apparently, by my sources backstage that the God Prophet's been saying to watch for something new tonight. Not sure what they mean by that, but we might be finding out here real soon. These three former trios champions looking to get themselves into tag title contention here tonight as they look to go on to Crown Jewel. Hang on a minute. Angelo Dawkins isn't on the apron. Oh, well, this is the time I summon new Moose stepping in place of Dawkins tonight. Here we go. And Tama Tonga trying to take down the big man that is Moose out of the gate here. Moose swinging him around. Moose has got a hold of him, lifts him up, and big kick into the back. For a double axe handle, Tama Tonga, though. Grabbing Moose, big punch across the back, takes him down. Getting him back up to his feet now, Tama Tonga. Firing back on Moose, shoves him back now. No, he gets shoved back. Moose caught now, does Tama Tonga caught. Moose kicking him in the head, takes him down. Rolls him over with a kick now, and now Moose kicking away the head of Tama Tonga. Kicks him down again. Grabbing onto him, rolling him over here, and Moose grabs him. Tama countering and sweeping the leg. Gets him back up to his feet now. Does Tama Tonga. Goes for the kick. Moose takes up the leg again, rolling him over here, and Moose goes for him. Tama Tonga swings through, kicks out the knee. Tama Tonga now, double axe handle in the back, but Moose grabbing onto him, pulls him in, up on the shoulders. Tama Tonga in some trouble now. And Moose. Stun gun to Tama Tonga. Boot to the face, of course, Buddy Murphy on the outside there, the leader of the Bullet Club Gorillas. Has to be on the lookout tonight. He's got to wait for that big main event, the 8-for-1 match that he's going to be part of here tonight. The 8-man tag match, elimination rules. When 4 people are gone, it becomes a 4-way elimination match until there's only 1 left, and that 1 will challenge Austin Theory in just under 2 weeks' time at Crown Jewel in Perth. Kick out there from Tama Tonga. Forearm trying to knock back Moose. Moose grabbing onto him now, scooping him up, and Moose with Tama Tonga. Stun gun, taking him down. Over now, taking him down here. Big takedown there. Pulls him in now, shoving him back. Moose, no, Tama Tonga. Jawbreaker there, right hook connecting. Moose grabs a hold of him now. Moose sends him off the ropes with a Superman punch. Do a cover now. Moose for the 1. Tonga Loa. The infamous Tonga Loa, my beloved, making the save for his brother and getting taken down in the process. Now Moose picking him back up here, and Moose goes for a right hook, turns him around. Tama Tonga, big running uppercut. Tag me to Tonga Loa. And now Tonga Loa with a spear. I suppose the big trucks is getting the little trucks. Kick out from Moose. Tonga Loa now getting caught here. Moose. Sky high. The Tonga Loa. 1, 2, no. Now he's got all of them here. Tying up the legs is Moose. Moose stomps out the legs. Tag made to Tez. Montez Ford's got him now, and Montez, goes for him. Tonga Loa, drop kick into the back of Montez. Gets him back up to his feet now. Montez Ford. Going across the ring now by Tonga Loa. Tag made to Tama Tonga. Do a big punch in the midsection there now, and Tama Tonga with the big DDT, and Montez Ford getting nothing in right now after a great showing against the European champion last week. Now he's just being absolutely dog-walked in this matchup. Is Tez, as the Gorilla's looking to load him up. And fire! Down he goes. 1, 2, 3. Moose moving too slow there. Probably why he got rejected from football. As the God Prophets trying to change up strategy tonight by putting Moose in there instead of Dawkins, and it did not go well. Ford got tagged in right into an ambush. The tag from the Gorillas there, putting down Tez in a matter of seconds. You know Montez and his fans will not take that lying down. The Gorillas standing tall. Oh boy, here we go. There's Becky Lynch. And Becky and Rhea getting into it now. Becky and Rhea, Bullet Club can't do much about it. As Becky and Rhea fighting ahead of their rematch next weekend. As Becky Lynch taking her down. We're going to have security here to break this up. I cannot believe you sent JD out there last week on his own to get slaughtered. Same way that I told you I want to go out there against Cross, whether I get slaughtered or not at Ring of Honor. I don't need you backing me up. It ain't about what you want, Nathan. It ain't about any of that. This is about what the Scapegoats need. We're walking in against the Willetts next weekend, and we've got to be in top form.
Look, Jack, I think all Frazie's trying to say is he wants to prove that he could be a future world champion by going in against the guy that did so much to him on his own. I don't think it means any disrespect to any of you. Same way that if I've got to deal with Scarlett or anyone else, I don't want any backup from Raquel.
Listen here, you Jersey trailer park trash. When I want your opinion, I'll fucking ask for it. You talk to her like that again and you're going to be answering to me. Oh, I'd like to see you do something about it, little man. When I'm done with you, when we're done with the Wyatt Six, maybe you're next. Go cry me a river, you yellow teeth bitch. Jesus. Harry, that was a little much, I gotta say. I don't know if you can hear me saying that, but that was a little much. We've got some women's action coming up next here on Monday Night Raw on the road to Crown Jewel, as we don't know who's taking on the Women's World Champion yet, but we know who's taking her on tonight, and that's this young woman right here, Ren Sinclair, who is very quickly becoming a fan favorite of the LS11 universe. Ren Sinclair winning over countless people's love and affection. So, Sinclair has made her way to the ring. Last week we saw Thea Hale get a great opportunity tonight. We're seeing Ren get a shot at the Juggernaut and the WWE Women's World Champion, Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace, big matchup tonight. Like I said, we don't know who she's defending against just yet at the upcoming event in Perth. But we're going to be finding out as soon as tonight. Apparently, Kiana James is getting to pick her opponent. From what we saw from Big E, whoever Kiana's new client is. Oh, Jordynne Grace has made her way to the ring. It is Ren Sinclair and Jordynne Grace one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go. Claire's got a hold of her here, and Ren Sinclair and Jordynne Grace now locking up. Grace grabs a hold of her now, and Jordynne Grace. Claire trying to fight back into it. Jordynne Grace now, hold on. Sinclair going around the waist now of Jordynne. Sinclair now has her by the waist here in the Women's World Champion. Oh, flips it back around now on Sinclair. Grace has got a hold of her now, and Jordynne Grace. And now Ren floats over into headlock takeover. Grace here into head scissor of her own. And Grace. Head scissor on Ren. Ren Sinclair trying to get out of it now. Ren Sinclair. The thigh in between the thighs of Jordynne Grace. And now Jordynne Grace grabs onto her into a big suplex. Can we appreciate how mature I was being? Cover for the one. Kick out from Ren. Sinclair's got a hold of her now. Ren Sinclair with the champion. Grace now. Jordynne Grace trying to push back though. Ren. Whoa. Look at this. Goes around the arm. I've been told Ren's been putting in extra hours at the Performance Center as of late. Really trying to get herself better in the ring. Trying to get herself more technically savvy. As now Jordynne Grace swinging her around here. Has Ren by the arm now though. Sinclair in some trouble here. Jordynne Grace. Back around now, has her by the back here into a headlock on the Women's World Champ, Jordynne Grace. And ran off the ropes now, Jordynne Grace, spine buster, taking her down. Picking her back up to her feet here, Jordynne Grace with Ren Sinclair. Scoops her up on her shoulders and taking her down. Pulling her in now, Jordynne Grace with Ren. Lifts her up. Whoa! Into the corner, down she goes. Sinclair now getting picked back up. Jordynne Grace has a hold of her. Throws her across the ring. Into the corner now. Jordynne Grace with a big clothesline. Into an elbow. Snapmare taking down Ren. And Jordynne Grace now hits the ropes for double axe handle. Taking her down. Sinclair now getting picked back up to her feet here by Jordynne Grace. And now scooping her up. And gut checking her down. Sinclair answers back now. Ren fires back on Jordynne now. Ren Sinclair. Jordynne Grace taking her towards the ropes now. Taking her towards the ropes. Here we go. Head first in the turnbuckle. Kicks her down now. Ren Sinclair. Here we go. Full head of steam coming in. Knee into the back here. Jordynne Grace swung around by Ren, who takes out the legs. Grace now answering back here. Elbow strike to Ren Sinclair. Grace now grabs a hold of her. Goes her into the corner here. And Jordynne with Ren. Her shoulders for. Here we go. Shades of Samoa. Muscle Buster. And Jordynne Grace to wrap it up with a nice pretty bow, like a Christmas gift, for Juggernaut Driver. Just like that. Jordynne Grace handling business once again tonight. As she does, standing on business tonight is Jordynne Grace. Grace handling things this evening against Ren Sinclair. We still don't know who her next opponent's going to be, though. Oh! There's Jade Cargill! And Kiana James right by her side as well. Jade Cargill with a jaded to Jordynne Grace, essentially saying, hey, remember me? I guess we found who Kiana picked for next weekend. Say his name and he appears. Now, during my several months holding the European title, I have gotten to fight some of the best on Monday Night Raw. But I have never faced someone like Axiom. I've faced men who are smaller than me before, many of times. When you're 252 pounds of pure motivation, it comes with a job. But I've never faced someone that flies high like Axiom, that moves as fast as Axiom. Someone that I truly believe, much like myself, will be a world champion again, one day. Axiom, if you're watching this, next weekend in Australia, there's nothing personal between you and I. I have all the respect in the world for you. In fact, I think you have so much potential to be one of the best. But they're only going to be saying 2 words next weekend in Perth. And that is, we believe. Because the LS11 universe believes in Joe Hendry. And they know that this European title reign is going worldwide motivation. Because when I'm done with you, Axiom, nobody's going to see what comes next. All right, folks, it is now time for another qualifying matchup. Our main event is not too far off, however, this matchup is going to determine which team goes on to join the Usos, the Guerrillas of Destiny, and the Lucha Bros at Crown Jewel for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. As making his way to the ring right now is the Complete at Cardona. Ready for action tonight. So, out next, teaming up with Cardona, The Truth, Ron Killings, making his way down to the ring. Ron Killings, big opportunity here tonight for the duo known as The Complete Truth. Alrighty, so Complete Truth have made their way to the ring. Their opponents, however. And here come their opponents. Their former Raw Tag Team champs in their own right. Out. This game and I are going to throw hands in a back alley next week, I swear. As Kofi Kingston coming out first, I will figure out what the hell's happening eventually. And of course, his tag partner, alongside the rest of New Day, there's Xavier Woods. Let's just get into this matchup before I have a fucking stroke. So it is Cardona and Kingston starting us out. Here we go. Kofi with that big wheel kick there to Cardona, taking him down here. Kofi Kingston into the midsection now. Matt Cardona knocking him back, pulls him in, and clothesline to Kofi Kingston. Matt Cardona rolling him over now, and Kofi with a kick to the leg. Kingston pulling him back in into a famouser, taking down Cardona. Kingston getting him back up to his feet now, and Matt Cardona in trouble. Kofi Kingston strikes at him now, grabs a hold of him, has him in the corner. Kofi throws Cardona in the corner, big forearm, and Bulldog taking down Matt Cardona. Kofi's got Cardona back to his feet, big jab there. Cardona's got a hold of him now. Matt Cardona, snapmare into elbow into the head of Kofi. Kingston is down now. Cardona onto the leg. Down now, Matt Cardona. Leg again now, kicks out the leg. Kofi down now, Matt Cardona into a cover here on Kofi Kingston. One, no. With these men, former United States champions, former Intercontinental champions, tag team champions. Kicks now being thrown by Kofi. Knocking back Cardona, floats over now, and Kofi Kingston, DDT. Trust fall across Cardona. Of course, the addition of Chelsea Green and Ethan Page to the New Day dynamic has really done wonders for Kofi and Woods, who are starting to get on the board this season because of it. Tag made to Xavier Woods now, and Woods, the ropes, double axe handle to Cardona, and midsection goes for a DDT, back body drop. Cardona's got a hold of him now. Matt Cardona taking him down. Now Cardona driving his knee into the midsection of Xavier Woods here. Woods, a former cruiserweight champion in his own right, multi-time tag team champion alongside Kofi and formerly Big E within the New Day. And now Ron Killings is in as he drops the double axe handle. Woods and Truth know each other very well all the way back in the TNA days of Truth and Consequence. Truth or Consequence, I believe. And now Chelsea Green earning her keep here for the group. Kofi, big chop to his former tag team partner into a leg drop. Woods and Truth, or Kofi and Truth, also former tag team partners all the way back in 2012. Kofi now hitting Truth with the SOS into a cover now on Ron Killings. No. Referee did take 3 to 5 business days to get into the cover there, so Truth was able to kick out. Kofi with a big right hook there, knocking him back here. Now Ron Killings knocks back Kofi Kingston, kicks the midsection, pulls him in, and neck breaker taking him down. Now Ron Killings turning him around here. Killings to the back here. And back Kofi, swings him around. Ron Killings. Abs coming in. The split and clothesline. Digging him down. Tag made back to Matt Cardona. Now the complete Truth. Leg drop there from Matt Cardona. Cardona. Springboard. Oh, goes for the splash. Be out of the way now. Kofi Kingston. Caught now. Thrown in the corner by Matt Cardona. Ron Killings now. And Matt Cardona, here we go, off the ropes. Whoa, what a double team there to Kofi Kingston. Kofi goes down now as Ron Killings picking him back up to his feet now in the Truth. Trying to set you free tonight. Lie detector. The cover now, and now Ron Killings for the 1, 2, no. Ron Killings, here we go with Kofi. Going for an attitude adjustment. Shades of his buddy John Cena. Kofi, though, into jawbreaker there from Truth to Kofi. And then Woods coming around ringside here. Xavier Woods wiping out the leg of Matt Cardona by the referee's back. Kofi, trouble in paradise. New Day's heading to Perth. New Day heads to Perth, Australia for their shot at the World Tag Team titles. Woods taking out Cardona behind the referee's back, and then wham! Trouble in Paradise from Kofi to his former buddy. New Day picking up the win. I do not know why they've got the old animation. I have fixed it a million times. New Day with the win. So, before we get into the main event here in a minute, I just want to say, going towards Crown Jewel in Perth, I hate how things went down last week with me and Seth. Seth, this is a message to you. No. Ain't no message to Seth right now. There's some bullshit going on around here, and I gotta talk about it, so you're gonna get out of the way right now, champ, with all due respect. Because listen, the Gone Prophets have been in the dark for long enough. Me and Dawkins have been in the dark for long enough. It has been 4 years since we were last champions. 4! We won the trios titles this year and barely had them for a cup of coffee. Now, we're getting serious. Now we're getting things going. I didn't chase the damn speed title for almost half of last season just to never be a singles champion. So Dawkins and Moose are going to win those tag team titles off whoever the hell is unfortunate enough to walk out of Perth with them. And me, my gold and my rush towards singles gold starts now. See you next week. I like the fire. Title on the line? Title on the line. All right, folks, this is it. Your main event of the evening. It is the 8-4-1 match. It will be an 8-man tag team elimination match to start it out. Once 4 men have been eliminated, it becomes a fatal 4-way elimination matchup. The last man standing is declared the winner and challenges either Austin Theory or now potentially Montez Ford in the main event of Crown Jewel Perth for the WWE title next Saturday next Saturday, December 27th. I might have made the comment earlier that it was happening at the same time as my family's Christmas. That would actually be Christmas Chaos. Oh my God! Oh my God! Seth Rollins! Rollins just took the chair to the back of Moxley! Rollins said he was going to take down Moxley before this match tonight. Almost shades of the days of the Shield there as Rollins curb stomp. And Seth Rollins center of the ring. Curb stomps him again. What are you looking at? I knew there was a monster still in there. Welcome back, Messiah. Dear God, Messiah. Well, Mox, we've gotten him back to his feet with medical. Mox is still insisting he can do this. As here comes the first of his 3 partners for this 8-for-1 match. His former FCW roommate, actually. LA Knight. We've seen them have a couple of encounters backstage as of late. LA Knight, he's even said he's still deep down, even though they're such different people from who they once were, LA Knight still cares about Jon Moxley. He still loves him like a brother. But obviously, you know, LA Knight's not too thrilled about what Seth Rollins just did to Mox. He's checking him over at ringside here. Here comes the next guy they team up with, National Treasure, Nick Aldis, making his way down to the ring. Nick Aldis ready to try and earn his way back to the WWE title picture, somewhere he's been quite a few times over the years here in LS11 Universe. What an odd group we've got here. Let's see which of the 8 men rounds out this side of the matchup. Well, it's Fight Night, baby! Because last but not least, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, rounding out Team 1 in the 8-for-1 match. Out next, the newest signing to Monday Night Raw. Former World Heavyweight Champion 3 times, Drew McIntyre, who made an emphatic debut last week on Raw, returning to the red brand. We now know Roman Reigns was the one that was traded for him. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, marches down to the ring. Ultimate hater, if you will. But McIntyre get right to the point of going after his old buddy from the 6, Austin Theory. Now Drew's partners tonight out next. Here comes the Blackheart to the ring. Here comes Tommaso Ciampa to the ring. Tommaso Ciampa stalking his way down to the ring, former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion. In his own right, one of the best the LS11 Universe has to offer. Out next, the third man in the group. Oh, it's just started to dawn on me who's on the same side in this one. Started to dawn on anyone else yet? Because here is the king of the Black Throne, his queen not by his side tonight. Here is Aleister Black. Kicked Sheamus' head off back at SummerSlam a couple of weeks ago, and now he could be closing in on his first ever one-on-one opportunity at a world championship in the LS11 universe. It is crazy to think it's been 6 long years since Alistair's first appearance in the LS11 universe. Long undefeated streak feels like a lifetime ago. But that also means Aleister Black has to team up with Buddy Murphy. Bitter rivals of the LS11 universe. As here comes the leader of the Bullet Club Gorillas. You know he's got to be happy his boys are heading to Perth. He knows his dearly beloved is heading to Perth to defend her Women's United States title. Now all that's left for the Gorillas is for this guy to get a big win here tonight. As Buddy Murphy rounds out his team in this one. Here we go. One more! Moxley eliminated thanks to Seth Rollins, as now it is already down. It is already down to 3-on-4 for LA Knight's team. Drew McIntyre coming in like a house of fire and eliminating Moxley out of the gate. LA Knight having to try and fight back from underneath right now. LA Knight ducked there by McIntyre. Drew McIntyre now. Jumping neck breaker taking him down. McIntyre picking him back up to his feet now, and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre puts him in the corner now and tags in Tommaso Ciampa. It is wild to think how 2 of the earliest bitter rivalries in LS11 history have ended up on this same team. You got Tommaso Ciampa, who famously was the man to take the World Heavyweight Championship from Drew McIntyre on the same side. And you've got Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black, the 2 greatest rivals arguably in the entire history of LS11 Universe, on the same side. As LA Knight taking down Tommaso Ciampa, in comes Sheamus. Looking for a leg drop now, Ciampa. Big knee strike there to the Celtic Warrior. Out of the way now, and now Sheamus firing away on Ciampa. Ciampa now, and up the ropes. Sheamus pops him up. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, taking him down. Sheamus goes for a double axe handle, grabs onto him, does Ciampa. Midsection now, Tommaso into Hangman facebuster. To a cover now, hooks the leg on Sheamus, pulling him away from the ropes here. Kick out from Sheamus. Goes in for a clothesline. Sheamus out of the way now, and Sheamus DDT to Tommaso Ciampa. Avoids him now. Ciampa kicking to the back. Goes for the clothesline. Sheamus taking him down now, and Sheamus telling Ciampa to get up. Sheamus. Rogue to Ciampa. To a cover now. Sheamus for the 1, 2, no! And Drew was ready to step in. And that's the thing in an 8-for-1 match like this. If your partner gets eliminated, that doesn't necessarily mean you won't be getting a shot at the WWE Championship. It just means that's 1 out of 7 people less that you've got to worry about dealing with. Ciampa hit the Project Ciampa, but Sheamus kicked out. Sheamus knocking him back now, pulling Ciampa in up on his shoulders. Sheamus with what noise? Taking him down. Now Sheamus. Ciampa back up to his feet here, and Sheamus with Ciampa. The corner tag made back to LA Knight. Now Sheamus and Knight. Look at this. White noise and big leg drop there from LA. Ciampa going down now, and now Ciampa. Here we go. Aleister Black and LA Knight. Big back elbow there from Aleister. Get out of the way here. LA Knight. Strike from Aleister. Aleister Black into for Black Mass. LA Knight went for BFT. That kicks out the leg of LA Knight here, and Aleister Black For a boot. LA Knight dumping him out of the ring. Knight getting fired up now in LA. LA Knight hits the ropes, and LA Knight thought he was going to dive. Aleister Black caught him, though. Forearm strike. Kicks out the legs. And stomps on him, dropping the elbow there. Now LA Knight scooping him up. Big power slam there to Aleister Black. To recover for the one. Kick out from Aleister. Murphy sliding in the ring there for a moment. Knight goes for a boot. Aleister. Oh, wait a minute. I think Aleister was thinking about a little friendly fire there. Now LA. No. Swung around now again. Aleister Black. Whoa. LA Knight taking him down here. And LA Knight. Tag made. Nick Aldis is in. Nick coming in here. Aleister Black, though. Running Meteora, taking him down. And Aleister Black goes up to the top rope. Nick Aldis pulling out of the way here. Nick Aldis. Bulldog. Taking down Black. Drops the knee across the head there. Does Nick Aldis now. As now Nick Aldis. Right hook into the back of Aleister Black. Come in here. Now Nick Aldis. Dropping him. Strike again now into the back of Aleister. Aleister Black goes to the elbow. Nick Aldis out of the way. Aldis. Swung around now. Counter for counter here. Nick Aldis. They're Black with the knee strike. I don't even bloody think about it. Go fuck yourself. Tags in Ciampa, and you could hear there an exchange between Murphy and Black. I don't think things are ever going to get better between. If I'm brutally honest with you all, I don't see a world where things get better between these two. As now Ciampa looking to add the second elimination to the matchup here. Fairy tale ending. Into a cover now on Nick Aldis. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight now in the mix, but Sheamus. Wait a minute, Sheamus. He's caught. Fairy tale ending to Sheamus as well. We'll cover now. Kick out from the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus, bro! Connecting to Ciampa. We'll cover now. Aleister Black making the save now. And Aleister is now telling Ciampa to get up. Whoa! Aleister took a swing with the black mass at Ciampa, and Ciampa ducked it, looked at him like, what the hell did you just try and do to me? I think Aleister Black realized, I take out Ciampa, that's one less big threat in this one. As we now know, there are only 2 more eliminations till we're down to the 4 part of the matchup. Sheamus and LA Knight are fighting an uphill battle right now against these men. Tag is made. LA Knight is in. And Knight and Sheamus looking for another big double team here. Into the corner. And double kicks. LA Knight now. Here we go. Looking for Megastar's elbow. Now LA Knight. LA Knight kicking Ciampa down into BFT, into a cover. 1, 2, Ciampa eliminated. Aleister Black tagged in now. And jumping neckbreaker there. Aleister Black now running the ropes. Anyone else notice that Aleister hasn't tagged a certain someone or allowed a certain someone into the match yet? Door on the outside. LA Knight down. Aleister Black. Kick there. LA Knight back into the ring. Sheamus handling business now. And Aleister with a black mass to Sheamus. Aleister Black runs in and massive power slam from LA Knight. Knight now Aleister Black, wait a minute. Big kick there to LA Knight. Tag made. Drew McIntyre's in. Now McIntyre. Clothesline to LA Knight. McIntyre. Blasting Sheamus. No, Sheamus countering. Now Drew. Taking down Sheamus. LA Knight. A minute. Rolls McIntyre through. LA Knight. 1, 2. Kick out from Drew. With a big clothesline now. LA Knight down. Drew McIntyre to bring it down to 4. That'll become the fatal 4-way matchup. Went for Claymore. LA Knight out of the way now. LA Knight. Wait a minute. Taking down Drew. Into another cover. LA Knight. 1, 2. It's down to 4. And Aleister Black coming at it now. But the referee saying, wait, stop. We got to get order in this matchup. Oh, and Drew. Drew pulling LA Knight out of the ring. Claymore. Drew pissed that he got eliminated. And got to make sure LA Knight's not going to get to make it far in this 4-way either. And as the 4-way starts, Buddy Murphy wasting no time going into a cover on LA Knight. LA Knight eliminated and the 4 has become 3. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is happening here? Him first. And we beat the bloody bells out of one another. A dance we're destined to do forever. All the same. Oh no. Sheamus, you're standing between the two of them getting to do their favorite activity of beating the holy hell out of one another. Sheamus, my friend, it seems you are the sacrificial lamb being led to slaughter. You don't know the history between these two. Boy, do I got a lot to catch you up on. Now Buddy going into the head of Sheamus here. Buddy Murphy. Sheamus is down. Buddy. Shades of his dearly beloved Rhea Ripley. Prism Trap. Prism Trap is in on Sheamus, who rolls through. Whoa. Avoids the knee from Aleister. Now Aleister and Sheamus here. Picking up where they left off at SummerSlam. And Buddy has Sheamus up for Murphy's Law. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Round 6, I believe we are at now, Mr. Murphy. Destined to do this forever, aren't we? Iron sharpens iron. Chaos makes beauty. Here we go. These two know each other so damn well. It's not even funny. Buddy hits the B trigger now. Aleister staggering back up to his feet here. Buddy Murphy, big forearm strike off the ropes. Aleister Black rolling it back through, though. Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy. Oh, what a knee strike there. All over again. Whoa, Buddy avoids the black mass. He's always been the best one to do it. Only one of these guys can go on to face Austin Theory in just a couple nights' time in Perth. Aleister Black looking to do what he does best, though, and ruin Buddy Murphy's life by taking away his ability to have a big homecoming to Perth. Back to Australia. As now Buddy going for him here. Aleister kicking at the legs. Knee strike. Buddy countering here. Buddy Murphy. Notice they've got one another's numbers here. They've been doing this for 6 years. They have been one another's arch rivals. 6 years. The Black disaster kick. Stomp there now on Buddy. Aleister Black running Meteora. Taking the back here, has him down. Now Aleister runs into a forearm. Buddy Murphy with the B trigger. Taking him back up to his feet now, and Aleister Black's caught. Buddy Murphy gets him in the midsection, pulls him in, gets him up for Murphy's Law. Down he goes now. Aleister Black is down. Buddy Murphy cover for the 1, cover for the 2. Kick out from Aleister. There now, and Aleister Black. The Black Mass. 1, 2, no! In history, very few people kick out a Black Mass, but Buddy Murphy is pretty much the only one that can do it consistently. Aleister dives out onto him. These two men have evolved so much over the last half-decade since that first encounter at SummerSlam Season 1. We are seeing that evolution right now as Murphy followed through that 3-piece combo there. Buddy now getting Aleister up on his shoulders. Aleister goes for the Black Mass. Buddy goes for a kick. Aleister swings him around. Aleister goes for a knee. Counter for counter. Blow for blow. Tit for tat. Memory for memory. Buddy taking him down there. Buddy Murphy. That was all of Aleister Black. Into the ring post. From SummerSlam Season 1 to AEW Double or Nothing Season 2 to AEW to Double or Nothing Season 3 to All Out Season 4 to Revolution Season 5 to now right here on Raw in Season 7. Aleister Black taken down with a powerbomb kick out. Massive jumping neck breaker to Murphy. He's got him down now. He's got Black back up to his feet. Now Aleister Black to the top rope now. Buddy Murphy. Here we go. Connecting now, and Black and Murphy gonna look for a tumble here. Here we go. Off the top. Superplex. Taking him down. Man down now. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Buddy now taking out the arm. Buddy Murphy following through with a big knee strike there on Aleister. Buddy now has a hold of him into the trigger. Aleister's down now. Buddy Murphy. 1, 2. No! Aleister kicks out. Murphy now. Springboard. Went for a moonsault. Aleister out of the way. Aleister Black now. Grabs onto Buddy. Into ripcord knee. For the 1. For the 2. Another kick out. Murphy now pulling himself up in the corner now. Aleister Black. No! Colliding with the turnbuckle. Buddy taking out the arm. Murphy now has a hold of him. Got him. He's got Aleister up. And down with a suplex. The top rope now. Buddy Murphy. Look to fly. Goes for the knee drop. Aleister Black out of the way now. And Aleister Black. We go. Whoa. Went for Black Mass. Buddy kicks him in the midsection. Here we go. For another. Murphy's Law. Into a cover. 1, 2. Buddy Murphy's going to Crown Jewel. Buddy wins this round. Just like that. Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy. I think they're destined to do this forever. Quite simply. Let's not bury this lead. Crown Jewel Perth. Bullet Club gets their shot at a 4th World Championship. Buddy Murphy could be WWE Champion in just a mere few nights' time in front of his hometown, in front of his home country of Australia. Austin Theory's reign could go up in smokes in just 20 days, as Bullet Club could officially hold all 4 major championships in the LS11 universe. That is going to do it tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.